So I have a teenage girl. Her father is sending a substantial amount of child support for her a month. Obviously, the man does very good for himself. And the daughter is taking issue with her mother because she is not doing what she feels she should with that child support money. She's supporting her other children with the child support money that's being sent for the daughter. So let's go ahead and roll it.
It says, my 16-year-old daughter feels entitled to my child support I get from her father. How would you handle this? I also think her father is putting things in her head. Either way, the money he sends is for me to care for her, and she doesn't grasp paying my bills, which also benefits her siblings, is part of this. And this is the text that the daughter wrote to her mom. My dad told me how much he pays you in child support, and he showed me. I just don't understand how my dad pays $1,900 in child support. When I ask for something, you say no. Also, you use the money my dad sends to take care of me to spend on Aaron and Jess, who I assume are her other siblings. And likely they don't share the same dad. That's just my assumption. Sorry, what was it? Okay. When I ask for something, it's always a problem, and you threaten to take my phone away when I do anything you don't like. If it wasn't for me being here and my dad paying you, if it wasn't for me being here, she missing some words, and my dad paying, you couldn't afford to keep the house. I do love you, but I feel like you take advantage of having me here. I'd rather live with my dad, and I just want you to know for it to happen without making a big issue. I don't think it's right. I don't benefit from my dad's child support, yet you spend it.
Well, I don't know. I can't really say there got to be something more to the story. It just sounds like a spoiled child. Because
how's she spoiled?
A little bit, just a little. That sounds spoiled to me because I don't think that it is the child's place to get the money directly.
I'm with this child 100%. Let me tell you why. Because for a man to pay $1,900 a month in child support for one child, first of all, he's doing very good for himself. Number two, it's called child support. On that court order, because I pay child support, okay? On that court order, it has that child's name. You're paying child support for that child. You're not paying child support for her other kids. You're paying child support for that child. So the state say, okay, here's this money to support that child. So if that child needs clothes, shoes, or you can pay for her cell phone, extracurricular activities, whatever, hey, you can put some gas in the car, take her to school, buy food with that so she can have food. Okay, you can pay a percentage of the light bill, rent, or whatever, or a percentage of that to go to pay because you're getting more rooms because of, the child, right? But I know why the dad showed her how much you pay in child support. He showed her because she's not getting what she needs out of that child support check. So when she go to her dad's house, she say, hey, I know you're paying child support, but every time I ask my mama, she already know I don't have no money, X, Y, Z. Do you not send enough or what's going on? So what the dad did was got his check stub and say, hey, baby, look right here. You see my two check stubs? Look at where it say child support at. You see, $1,900 a month, I got to pay you. And if I don't pay you, they gonna hold me in contempt of court and put me in jail. So no, baby, I'm paying almost right at $2,000 a month for you. That's why she said that to her mother, because she got to see how much was being paid. Because what a lot of these mothers don't do, they don't tell the kids how much they're getting. Or they don't ever say that. But when the child find out in the teenage stage, it's a substantial amount. I'm talking about those who's paying that, of course. Not every child support order is that. So please don't go there. But there's no reason that child shouldn't have what she needs. So you say, it'd probably be better to stay with my father. Why? Because my father can fully support me and I don't have to worry about the money that's supposed to go over there to me being split up with my mama's other two kids or her other sisters and brothers. That's not for that man. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of women that do that. They'll take the child support from the one guy that's paying child support and they'll use it for the other kids. And that's not right to me. Where's them kids' daddy at? Why aren't they paying child support for their child? I personally believe at a certain age, especially when they get like teenager or a little older, I mean, shoot, they should be giving their child support card. It don't supposed to be for you. It's supposed to be for that child, because that's kind of what it is. When that child turn 18, that money getting cut off. It's done. What are you going to do then? You shouldn't be dependent on child support to pay your bills. That's one thing my mom always said, is that I would never depend on child support to pay bills. No, my mom paid child support because my mom and dad got, divorced when I was about 8 years old. And my dad always paid child support. Always. I can not say he didn't pay anything. He always paid. He was never in trouble with that system. But you know what? If you feel that way, young lady, about going to stay with your dad, go stay with him. I support that 2,000%. Go stay with your dad. That way, your dad get off of child support, and your daddy can take care of you, and you have all the resources of your dad right there in the household. And let your mama take care of the other ones, and that's it. That's what I would do. Just go live with your dad. I think that would be a better place for that young lady.